Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's Be True here, and today we're killing Belial on Inferno. Now, as you guys are going to see, I don't start this fight off very well at all. Now, this is my glass cannon crit focus demon hunter. So, basically, my goal is to not get hit. And I didn't do a good job of that in the beginning because I was being an idiot. But, you know, I didn't use my smoke screen at the right time. I didn't get enough distance. It happens. With a glass cannon build, if you're not perfect with your timing, you're going to die, and that's just how it works. And I'm pretty much used to that at this point. Thank God, I had a good teammate. It's my friend I've been playing with for a while. He's a pretty high-powered monk. As difficult as it seems to believe, he still can't survive against Act 3 elite mobs. So, and I mean, he's doing just fine by himself now. But that's how powerful the Act 3 monsters are. All right. So anyway, let's talk about my build here. Now, my build is like I said, it specifies mainly on the critical hit and chance and the critical hit damage. Okay. Now, without sharpshooter, my DPS is 42,000, okay? Now, with that, I have a 35% chance of a critical hit and about 300% extra critical hit damage, okay? So, what that means is every 3 shots I'm getting a critical hit, and it's doing about 300% damage, okay? Now, after, all their defense and their reduced damage for everything, my critical hits are right around 90,000 to 100,000, okay? Now, that's not bad, but that's not anywhere near, what you need for Inferno. So the way that I make up for this, and you can see I died there again because I wasn't paying attention, but what you need for this, my build in particular, is Impale, okay? Now, Impale by itself does a whole bunch of damage, okay? And with this extra damage, there is a rune that says critical hits do an extra 100% damage, okay? Now, that's after whatever the original damage would be, okay? So if I was going to get a 100,000 crit damage attack, okay, and that happened to come with Impale, that 100,000 would then be multiplied by 100,000, or by 100%. Okay, now that means I'm doing 200,000 damage, okay? And with Impale, my crits are higher than 100,000, so I'm doing around 240 to 250,000 damage with Impale crit shots. Now that is where all of my damage comes from. That's how I kill the bosses, okay? I mean, you can see there, I'm getting 200,000 crit shots pretty regularly with Impale, okay? That plus Hungering Arrow, where each shot through does 70 or has a increases your damage by 70%, and the arrows go through about 1 out of every 3 times, and there's chances where it'll go through 2-3 times in a single person. And with a critical shot, I mean, I've seen 500 and 600,000 critical hit shots before. Okay, now that's the damage part of it, and I use multi-shot with Fire at Will, because I can spam that pretty easily and do, a lot of damage to a lot of people. The second half of this build is obviously survivability, because as you've seen, I can't get hit once by anything. I mean, 1 shot and I'm literally dead. I spent all of my money specifically on DPS, and I don't even really have that high of DPS. I only really spent about $8 to $9 million for this build. Okay? So, as far as surviving, now I like Vault just because I can move quickly and get out of tight spaces. That's just my preference. You can choose something else instead of Vault, like Caltrops or something else that helps you, that you feel is a better defense. But the two that you obviously are going to need is Smokescreen and Preparation. Now with Smokescreen, you have to use Lingering Fog because that extra half a second will save your life. And then Preparation, I use the skill rune that gives you a 30% chance to not trigger the cooldown, meaning that you can use it again immediately if you had to. So that's my build, guys, and you can see I got an achievement there because I didn't get hit from him, because if I would have gotten hit, I would have died. It's just how it works with this build. But, it worked. It killed Belial. Granted, that was, with my buddy. I didn't do it solo because I don't think this build could do it solo. All right, that's one of the problems with this, but that's how it goes. So, guys, have a good day. I hope you guys learned some stuff here, and then just peace. All right.